Velas! This, I tell you what, this might be the strongest Ethereum virtual machine around. Transactions per second are impressive. This is one you don't want to sleep on and you want to be aware of because they're doing some impressive damn things. So I'm going to get into this in a second. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. These are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel that I thought would smash it in the cycle. If you invested $100 into each one of these when I release the videos and you're still holding that crypto, you'd be in profit for over 47 grand. I think, yeah. It's not what I hold anymore, though. If you want to see what I hold, come check out Copy My Crypto. 2021 was awesome, and 2022 will be even better. There's so many opportunities in the market. There's some coins that are really prepared for a bounce, even with all the Russia FUD circulating. And if you want to match the gains of myself and the members, then you can click the link in the description and check it out. One thing I do keep reiterating is a bear cycle will come, and when it does, and it's a brutal 60-70% corrections, there's going to be opportunities in the market to get in at discount prices for top tier cryptos. I've got a list of coins that I'm watching for how they develop, how they meet the roadmap, who they partner with, and how much they retrace. And if they do, and if I think they can 50x, 100x, like I said with Phantom, I'll be sharing them with the Copy My Crypto members. So if you want to know what I'm getting into when that bear cycle cometh, click the link in the description and check it out. Velas. This is a proper strong chain. So Velas is the world's fastest Ethereum virtual machine blockchain, enabling up to 75,000 transactions per second. It's solidly doing above 50,000 transactions per second at the moment, which in and of itself is impressive. Alex Alexandrov is the founder. He was also the founder of Coin Payments, which is the world's #1 payment gateway for cryptos. He's also an advisor and investor of Mind AI, which is a very well-known Korean AI startup. He also consults with the FBI, Europol, and a number of national governments about tech, cybersecurity, blockchain, and AI implementation. You know, strong founder there. And when you actually check it out, so Velas is a fork of Solana with embedded Ethereum virtual machine integration. The mainnet launched in 2019. And when you actually look at what they've got going now, it's pretty damn good. I'm not actually a big fan of the site. I think they could do a lot better than this. So in terms of the network, there are over 100 nodes and 138 validators. The total amount of staked VLX is over 741 million. The amount of stakers is over 1,300. And there's 2.21 billion total supply. You can pretty much get it everywhere. It's not on Binance yet, but pretty much everywhere else you can get it. Strong partners. Obviously, Coin Payments would be one. You know, same founder. But Travala, Blockchain Swiss. There's plenty in here that are pretty good. Obviously, Solana as well. But when we actually look at the actual info in terms of visualization, the numbers that they're doing are incredible. You know, so. Like I said, active stake, they're actually saying that the active stake right now is 1.58 billion, which counter to what we heard earlier, but 50,000 plus transactions per second. Staking is pretty good, 10.2%. That is not bad at all. Over 25,000 wallet addresses. They've got 15 projects that are actually live on Velas and 70 plus projects in the pipeline. Now, what's pretty impressive when you actually look at it is the numbers that they're doing comparatively to your sort of Binance or your Ethereum. So Binance and Ethereum, obviously transactions per second are far lower. When you're looking at overall cost, the cost for Velas is about $0.0001, I believe, which is staggeringly low. They've got, here we go. Yeah, they've disappeared. They've removed it. That's annoying. Or I can't see it. One of the two. In terms of dApps at the moment, dApps are ideal for this kind of network because when you compare it, so here we go, transactions per second, 50,000 compared to 50 and 17 respectively. But there you go, transaction fee. So absolutely minuscule compared to Binance, and hell, compared to Ethereum. And we know that it can be well north of $20. Transaction finality, 1.2 seconds, one block. Absolutely rapid. This is one where right now, probably still very, very undervalued when you look at the fact that in terms of what they've got up and running already, in the last couple of years, the fastest Ethereum virtual machine by far. This has got a lot of potential. And again, when you check out their block explorer, you can see, the strength of it. When we're looking at slot times, you're looking at 417 microseconds, 412. Epoch time remaining is 18 hours, which is fine, to be fair. It's just, it's really impressive. It's really, really impressive. Like I said, circulating supply right now, 2.26 billion. There's only about 4.8 million tokens left to meet the total supply. And Velas is just, like I say, it's done so much. And when you're looking at, you can even check out their Ethereum Virtual Machine Explorer for Velas. So then you can see the tokens and everything else. And the token list, like I said, for Velas is growing consistently. They're not, and to be fair, they've got some. I know AstroSwap had a real sort of off start after what was an optimistic launch, but it's ran on Velas, and if you go and try and play around with AstroSwap, the fees are exceptionally they're so minimal, and that's what we see with Velas. Real strength, and developers are going to flock here. I think that's what we're inevitably going to see. And as developers flock here, and as people are building on it more, the strength of or the price appreciation of Velas can only improve. I'd be expecting that down the line this will be comfortably in the top 100, probably top 50, and it's certainly got a shot at the top sort of 30 or 20 even. Because fundamentally, the key things for your sort of for developers are your throughput, and Velas is exceptional, and the cost. And again, Velas is exceptional. So there's a lot of potential here. And this is one I'd definitely be watching down the line, because if this retraces dramatically, if a bear cycle kicks in, this would be an amazing investment. Obviously not financial advice, but they're doing some really strong things. I recommend you guys read the white paper as well, to be fair. Take a look. But, in terms of targets, they're pretty much smashing it out of the park. I'd be interested to see when they can start getting consistency in terms of over 75,000 transactions per second. But right now, 50,000 transactions per second, you cannot complain about. That's bloody good. And developers will flock here for obvious reasons. The most important thing for these chains at the moment is to just get a solid Ethereum virtual machine, because right now, everything's built on Ethereum. So they've got the strongest, the fastest, and what will happen is you'll see a number of projects that migrate over using the Ethereum virtual machine, because then the clients, the consumers, whatever you want to call them, users, will benefit with lower fees, with faster transaction times. Be more happy to interact with, your lending protocols potentially on Ethereum, like when you're not worrying about getting slammed by transaction costs. So this is one I'm really, long term, I think this is going to end up being very, very strong. The only thing that surprises me is the level of trading volume is quite low, considering how strong a crypto it is. But let's see, maybe when it ends up on Binance, it will fly in terms of trading volume. That would probably be what I'd expect. But yeah, one to have on your radar, guys. Very impressive. Anyway, that's it from me. Hope you're all keeping very, very well. If you're new to crypto, come check out Copy My Crypto. It's where I share my portfolio. We had an incredible 2021, and 2022 will be even better. There's going to be so many opportunities. Bear or bull cycle, there are opportunities to make money in this market. So if you want to be part of that, click the link in the description and check it out. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye.